Okay, Jesus shit.
Now it says
All right.
live.
Here we go. Take 13.
A lot of practice
Bro,
that goes on in
I
this.
thought so. Well, I haven't done it.
Yesterday.
I haven't done it with StreamYard before. I did it with. I always do it with YouTube.
This is
Video.
my first run at this, and I've had 13 days.
You're a
I figured it was
professional.
me.
You're a professional.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Moondo's Coffee.
Our
To help
special blend.
get your morning going. We're obscure destinations, and we know campfires, and we know how important campfires are. Just as this will get you moving in the morning. I think you know what I mean. This is Tony. I'm Ron. That's Tim the Toolman Martin. Wave again, Tim, for the 13th time.
He'll be in this chair
Hey,
real
Forrest,
soon.
Because at this point, Tony's done.
That's right.
This has been going on for 6 minutes, and this is the first time that we actually know that we're online.
I got gas on pump 13. I must have been the number.
Because I'm kind of stupid, and I'm not. I just usually do this with YouTube. I don't usually use StreamYard. Tony doesn't do this at all. She's
Gone.
in a few minutes. Not yet. You're supposed to. We're going
But you
through.
said not to.
Oh no, I didn't say not to. What's bugging you is here because we want to know what's bugging you because we're gonna damn sure tell you what's bugging us. Hello, that one person that's watching. God bless you. This ought to be fun.
Where do you see one person?
Up there it says one. Oh nope, they're gone.
We were popular.
No,
for
it
a
says
moment.
0
Where, honey?
right up there.
Oh, okay.
It tells you how
Oh.
many people are watching.
You were almost popular.
There's two.
Yeah. So we were almost. We have two watchers now.
Oh, wow. If we hit 13, the computer will explode.
Really?
If we hit 5, the computer will explode. Anyway, normally, like I said before, that wasn't recorded. I do my fishing reports and stuff like that down by the dock. We live on Lake Grassy. I don't know why they call it grassy because there ain't nothing but lily pads and fish in it and turtles. Jesus, God, the turtles.
Turtle Lake was taken.
Man, the turtle.
Probably was.
And the odd thing about being retired is you tend to start new businesses, and then you move to a place where you can fish every day, and you've only been down there twice. That's because it's so far. It's almost like 50 feet. Actually, it's probably closer to 25 feet. You figure
About that.
about 25 feet, but it's so hard to get to because
That's not my reason. My reasoning is I need something. I need a
she needs
ramp
a
to
ramp
go up, but I also need
and hand bars.
yeah, handrail. No, a handrail
I may
across
get
the
on
front.
that this week.
Because
cool.
Tim the Toolman Martin here is supposed to have built that 6 months ago.
Oh, come on, 3.
Okay, 3. But that's all right because
It's going to be perfect, though.
but the problem is that when he builds it, then we'll be obligated to go down there. So we're not really rushing him because I don't think either one of us are really in a rush to go down there.
Or build it.
Especially when I'm not.
Or to build it.
Especially because it's winter. See, did it make it to 70? 71.
71 finally.
It was 58 degrees at
I'm
6
telling
o'clock
you,
this
that's
morning.
Yeah.
I,
we
go
were
outside,
both.
I went and got the cat, put him on my lap. Stayed
They
warm.
were I told her, I said, at about 8 o'clock, I said, it's 67 degrees. I have a rule. If it's under 70, I don't walk off them doors. I don't open doors. I don't go outdoors. I stay. If it's under 70.
Yeah, I moved to Florida for a reason.
Yeah,
And,
really.
It wasn't
kidding.
snow.
Right.
I left New York for that reason.
I've had all the cold I can have. Hi, the two people. If something's bugging you, tell us. And if
It
we
could
don't
be
count,
us.
we don't count.
Oh.
We don't count because obviously we bug them. And
Oh, we try hard.
no, we don't.
We try hard.
We try hard.
We
to bug
try
them.
hard. Not bug them.
To not bug them.
Yeah.
Oh, not bug? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought I
no,
was supposed
you-
to bug people.
No, you can bug them. No, that's not the whole point. I just what's bugging you, not let's bug you.
Oh, well, I'm out.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, really.
No, I mean it could get better. It could get worse. I mean the dog's over there licking his ass, so he's happy. I mean
Jeffro.
Yeah, you don't want nothing to do with this either.
he
There's
just
your phone.
he did that ain't my phone.
No. Yes,
Oh
That means somebody's at my camera.
Oh.
no, they're probably out there because I think there's still heavy equipment out there.
Oh, yeah, it might be.
Mhm.
Yeah, we had a septic tank redone yesterday.
Now we've got 4.
That's bugging me.
The septic tank.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's not bugging me because I don't have to mow the grass out there.
That's
'cause
right.
There is none.
That's right.
No, I'm telling you, from now on, we just need to spray Roundup. Not that we would ever spray hazardous chemicals of any kind.
I vote green paint over
We
the
could-
sand.
That's what we think
We
of
could
the turf grass.
really just go to Walmart or Home
Oh,
Depot and get that
Yeah,
carpet.
that's 4x8 sheets.
Yeah.
You
Just
can
lay
have-
that. It's bigger than that. You can get the whole. This is cover our whole yard,
And
man.
it'll kill the weeds.
Yeah. Then we
Then
can
just
just
go
put some
spray it
little
off.
pot plants.
We may
Yeah.
have a new business
We-
on our hands right here.
We're both too old. All of us are too old to mow.
I can retire again.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
Just so you can start. Yeah, we can retire again just to start a let's put down
They're going
lawn
losing
crap.
them.
That's all right. I don't mind if they lose them.
Down to one.
That's all right. They'll come back or they won't.
Come on back, y'all.
I mean, we're
Somebody
not,
will.
we're here, we're learning this. This is our second time.
Well, 13th now.
Well, no, well, 13 today, but those didn't count because I forgot to turn the damn camera on. We don't want to talk about my mental abilities.
Okay, it's time to
Capabilities.
introduce Tim.
All right. Well,
This
Toni,
is Tim, our neighbor. He's
All right.
also the handyman, and he's also a car
guy.
guy. Yeah.
So if you have questions for Tim, then
Shoot
ask
him. Come on, Tim.
Don't
Oh,
fall.
okay.
See y'all later.
Switch seats.
You can switch seats, but don't sit too close because I don't want them to think we got this thing going on.
Yeah, we got to keep our reputations right.
Come on, honey. You wanna go eat?
What reputations we have. Anyway, this is Tim.
Okay.
I'm Ron.
I got my
Moon
Hell's Mundo's coffee, and it's got a little bourbon, so it's always good.
Yeah, that's
Start your
You
day
know,
the right way.
that's how you start your day. Start your day with a run.
That's right.
And,
You
That'll
can
help.
always say it's noon somewhere.
well, it's 10:45 here, so it's close to noon.
My buddy's got a clock in his garage. It's 5 of 2. It's only right twice a day, but god dang it, you can drink anytime you want.
And that's what it's all about. We
Here's-
can
Here's to it, son.
we can go right down the road of Nick Ricada. We can be law tube lawyers that get our daughters and family all fucked up because we want to do cocaine.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think I can afford that
I
at this
can't afford
budget.
that.
How much you paying me?
I'm not paying you yet.
Oh, well, then I can't afford it, obviously.
With only 2 viewers, I don't think I can pay you anything.
Oh, well, we're going to have to be a little more creative.
I like to show my moves.
I could, like make a bet about you shaving your goatee or something.
No, they ain't doing that. I trimmed it yesterday though because it was looking kind of shitty.
Looking more like a mountain man than a
Yeah.
beach guy.
I don't know, man. And I'm not real wild about the whole shaving thing anyway. I shaved every day for 24 years, every day.
Well, it's just coincidence. I shaved today too, so must
Yeah.
be I was meant to be here today.
Yeah, well, at least one of us looks proper. I need to shave my head, but
It looks like it doesn't need it.
I know, but at least my dad, when he went bald, he went straight. It was bald.
I'm just
Me?
having a bad
No, I
hair
got
day.
spots. I look like I got cancer and shit. I got little spots that are growing in here and here and here and here.
That's where they took the horns out.
Well, that's actually probably because I have a sleep when I go and jump in the shower and shave it, and I'm trying to feel it and shit. And that don't work. Anyway, come on. Somebody asked us what's bugging. Tell us what's bugging you. Tell us something.
Let's see, what's bugging me today?
Not you. I don't care what's bugging you. I want to know what's bugging them.
Well, we could maybe give them ideas if we
What? Okay. Well,
told them what's bugging us.
well? First of all, what's bugging Tim is he ripped up half of his driveway yesterday,
Oh yeah, I lost 3 feet of driveway, and I got a full-size pickup truck that now
and a
does not
full-size
fit.
Mustang. So I mean, a new one, not one of them little bullshit '80s Mustangs, a real Mustang, and the big old ass Ford truck.
Yep, truck won't fit.
Truck won't fit.
Gonna have to park half in the street. Then I'll be able to go collect insurance because somebody will take the nose off it. This might work out.
It might. There goes that tree situation you had yesterday.
There you go.
Yeah, I wrinkled up the car. You can't see it. It's right there at the bumper. It's kind of wrinkled up. I'm gonna go beat it out with a hammer and paint it.
Yeah, I scuffed a tree. That's bugging me. And
Yeah, no,
I
that's pissing
don't
me
dare
off. And she ain't mad. She's pretending that she's not pissed,
look.
but she's pissed.
That's even worse. Because then you know you're going to catch it
Of
at the
course.
worst
It's
time.
well, she's gonna be mad one day and go, "You son of a."
Yeah, women never forget.
No, they
They're
don't.
like elephants,
No.
They'll remember until the day they die
Yeah, I've
that
been,
you pissed them off a week before you got married, and you've been
And that's
married
what's
40
bugging me.
years.
what's bugging me is she could have just started yelling at me yesterday.
Got it out.
But then I would have said, I can't see. What the hell did you let me drive all the way from Winn-Dixie for? You know, I can't see.
The adventure.
No, that's what I thought. You know, I thought
She was looking for a roller coaster ride, and she got it.
She damn sure did. Because I'm like, oh, you think I was drunk? I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then I pull in. She goes, no, you're gonna hit that thing. I said, no, I'm not. She goes, yes, you are. I said, okay. So I back up and I pull in. She goes,
And
you're
you
gonna
hit the
hit that
other
one. I
side.
said, I can't hit that one. Boom. Oh, I hit it. I didn't hurt nothing. She goes, oh, it's got a wrinkle in it. Oh, God damn.
Yeah, doesn't show.
Oh, I don't think so.
We'll just put like an American flag sticker.
That's what I'm
over
saying.
it.
Well, I figured I'd just paint it flat.
Yeah, or you
Both sides.
right,
Kinda
extend the bumper back a little.
put some toothpaste on it.
Right.
Flatten it out, paint it black. No one will know nothing.
Yeah.
She'll think it's fixed.
I got
say,
some,
Tim fixed it. Tim the car man fixed it.
I got some spackle for drywall. We can slap a little
I got
of that
some
shit
too.
on there, and I got some spray cans of white.
Smooth it out.
We'll have that baby looking like new.
You don't know nothing.
Shit, we'll rebuild the car in 5 seconds flat.
Air conditioner's working. It's been working for 3 weeks now.
It's a magical thing.
I think that I just finally put so much stop leak
Freon
or
and
what?
stop
No, the
leak.
stop leak, and I got $500 fucking dollars. I gotta probably fix the air conditioner for 60.
Instead, he puts $500 worth of stop leak. That
I
makes
got fucking $500 worth of stop leak and Freon in that son of a bitch.
sense. Yeah, that's another thing that bugs me. I don't go to the grocery store hardly ever.
Oh shit.
Well, I went over, got myself a case of beer yesterday, and I thought I'd be a nice guy. And I said to my wife before I left, hey, would you like some ice cream? Well, our local big chain store here,
Publix or Winn-Dixie?
oh, we can say the name.
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, well, Winn-Dixie. I go in there, and we've just gone through a pretty good hurricane and all. And I walk over and get my beer. It's nice and cold. It's in a camo can, makes it even cooler. I go around to the freezer aisle, and I start at the front, and it's about a quarter mile long. It's a big store.
And there ain't no ice
There
cream.
wasn't a drop of anything frozen or in the
No.
dairy section whatsoever.
The thing you got to learn about Winn-Dixie is they don't have generators.
And they just toss it.
They throw it away. Publix has the generators.
Dollar General had a huge selection of 2
Would you have
half
eaten
gallons of
Oh really?
Neapolitan and 1 Klondike bar.
Oh shit.
So I bought the Klondike bar, pack of 8 or 6 or
Yeah.
whatever it is, thinking the chocolate coated,
Yeah.
delicious ice cream that I
Was
enjoy.
it already melted?
No, it was a goddamn ice cream sandwich.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh.
You don't like those?
Well, yeah, but I was expecting
didn't?
chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
she likes it, you know.
For some reason, Winn-Dixie refuses to put generators in their stores when the food loss is so much. But
They would have paid for 100 generators.
my people run Gatorama down the road, and that's how they get fed. That's how those
Ah.
gators get fed. When all that food goes bad,
Is that like the circle of life?
I think so. Because when all that food goes bad, they take it down there and put it in their freezer. They donate it to them,
Oh.
and they put it in there. And cousin Ben takes, had the family, Aunt Patty, and all the people that at Gatorama pull it out. Patty owns it, and her husband, Robert, I think, not really. But Ben gets there at 4 o'clock every morning and just starts pulling food out of the freezer. And also, if you run over
Get a deer,
A
pig
deer.
or something.
or anything, you
Oh,
can-
we have a lot of pigs around here.
yeah, a lot of pigs. You can just take it down there, just throw it in the back of your truck, and take it down there, and they'll pull it right from you and say, "Thank you."
And then after long enough, you get to eat the gator we fed.
Most of the time, because they'll sell you the ribs.
There again, circle of life.
Gator ribs, gator sausage, gator
Tail.
Yeah, tail's for tourists. Gator tail is for tourists.
Uh-oh.
Jaw meat, leg meat,
Oh, I heard the jowl part's good.
real rib meat, backstrap. The tail is for tourists. The tail is what they give people that
Don't appreciate the best.
they
Or
just-
don't know the freaking
It's
difference.
There's some coon ass somewhere said gator tail is the greatest thing in the world. It's a giant piece of muscle.
Well, we won't eat it, so they must well sucker some poor bastard
Yeah,
into
it's-
eating it.
I mean, they always say you can cut it and make gator balls or gator chunks.
They come with their own balls, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird because you got to stick your finger up their asshole
To find out. Yeah,
to make the
so
little pecker pop out.
maybe they don't have balls.
I think they gotta have balls. I think that's how it works.
I'm not a gatorologist.
I'm not a gatorologist either. I don't know.
Maybe we should like
maybe we should go and talk to Ben. Say, hey Ben, how does this work? We should do a live stream from Ben one morning and just go up there, just go to Gatorama one morning and say, okay, Ben.
We could have a whole other career path.
Me and Tim need to know, how does this gator thing work? But they just did the hatch, the gator hatch. And
oh yeah, my wife hatched one in her hand one time.
Down there.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, they do it. They can do it, and it's fun.
Did you know that an alligator, the minute it's born,
will bite your ass?
Yeah, it has all the instincts that a full-grown 20-year-old alligator has. It doesn't have to be taught like a dog runs in a pack and they learn, like a wolf learns from the pack how to survive. These some bitches come out of the egg ready to kill your ass.
A friend of mine grabbed a baby alligator in, I want to say, the 80s, terms of statute of limitations, and threw it in the front of the truck. We were going to take it home and raise it. He reached down there to get it, and it fucking went like that, and it did a death roll on his finger. And he wasn't that big long, but it just ripped his finger apart. It just, he got on them little sharp ass teeth, got on there and went, and it was like,
they're like puppy teeth, man.
Oh my God!
Your ass up.
He's like, oh shit, and I'm like,
hey, put that away.
I'm like, you want to go to the doctor? He's like, no, give me some duct tape. But Jesus Christ, this hurts.
You really duct tape it?
Yeah, he duct taped it.
I use electric tape.
Oh.
Yeah,
I ripped the sleeve off my T-shirt, wrap it around whatever I destroy, which is a common thing, and I take black electric tape, wrap it around. 3M tape, only use the best.
Only use the best.
Another sponsor, maybe.
Nothing. Not yet, but soon.
We're hoping.
Really?
I was building a round pen to train horses, and I was trying to straighten the 4x6 square post to straighten it, so I hit it with a 5-pound sledge. They're really not big; they're little, but yeah, it's about 5 pounds. The small one, isn't it?
Yeah. Enough to break
swing, oh boy. And when I hit it, it caught the sharp part of that thing, and it laid this fucking finger. I don't even remember which one it is now. It laid this bitch wide ass open. I mean, it laid it open. And so everybody said, what are you going to do? I said, well, shit, I don't know. So it was bleeding real bad. You could see the knuckle. You could see everything in there. So I ran to our barn has a refrigerator in it.
Of course.
So I ran and grabbed a Michelob out of that refrigerator. I drank that bitch real quick and ran to the truck and grabbed some super glue and put it in there.
That's like penicillin.
It worked great. Super glue? No, it's not like penicillin.
No, the beer.
That's what the beer did. The beer stopped the bleeding.
Stopped bleeding and cured any infection.
Any infection. I didn't pour it on it. I drank it.
Well, you got to
fight the infection from the inside.
Inside out. Push it out.
So what I did was I super glued this shit on there, and then I let it dry, and then I went back to work. It was perfect for 4 days, 5 days. Start looking down at my finger. My finger's black. I mean,
thought you were changing race.
Black. No, it was black. Ooh. And I said, "Holy shit, man!
That may not be good."
So probably not. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "What'd you put on that?"
Black tape.
I said, super glue. He goes, "Regular super glue?" I said, super
what other
glue.
kind is there, right?
And he said, hey, man, that's just got arsenic in it. We got to clean all that out. You got to get all that cut out and taken out, and all that's got to be cleaned out.
Oh, I bet that felt good.
I don't know. I went to the doctor happy.
Oh, you got to.
Because I was scared, man. I was like, man, my shit's black.
I spent 3 weeks in intensive care, and I had blood clots in my lungs. They're trying to thin my blood to get it to the proper level, and they couldn't get my vital signs where they wanted them to save their life. Well, 3 weeks of having your wife swapping out those water jugs, I collected 2.
The pee jugs?
No, the drink jugs. The big cup, kind of like this with a handle, plastic.
Yeah.
She was bringing me vodka and Diet Sprite, and we were swapping out the water jug. So I'm laying in intensive care, IVs coming out every which way, hoses coming out, things I don't even know about.
There's no better way to thin your blood than alcohol.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, I think that's pretty true. Alcohol and aspirin.
I have to take blood thinner, and I drink like.
You don't drink enough. That's the problem.
Maybe I should drink more often.
Let me slide by real quick. Keep talking.
Okay. Hi, Chair. How are you?
I think we only have 4 people watching this. We're having a good time.
Yeah. This is Ron. He's the invisible man. He's the invisible man. He sometimes dresses like a chair. You can never tell if he's really
It's
here or not.
Halloween.
Yeah, he's going as a chair. What do you think of his costume?
Really?
I'm convinced. I think he'll win. What do you think? Ron,
Oh,
being a
yeah.
chair.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's our Woody. There's Woody.
Oh, yes,
Woody
the woodpecker. He's pretty as all hell, too.
Yeah, they are.
You just don't want them blackbirds. They squawk and raise holy
Oh,
hell.
he's got a clapper for that. Have you ever
Oh, yeah.
seen his clapper, haven't you?
Yeah, it's like two plastic cans that smack
I
together.
know, it's really cute. It's really loud.
I live right next door.
Yeah.
And when he's clacking out here, I know there's blackbirds. So, you know, being the good neighbor and the redneck that I am, I usually grab my shotgun. But we live in a residential area, so I'm really not allowed to pull the trigger very often.
But it feels good to hold it.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're a real man. Yeah.
I'm not even. I'm
I
not
don't know
even.
what to do with it. You know, I'm not sure if it's loaded, but damn it, I got it.
Right.
I'm not even too sure this qualifies as a residential area.
Oh, well then, hell, let's have at it.
Because I don't think it really does. I mean, if you think about it, it's
Well-
all lake.
Why wouldn't it? It's all.
Yeah,
it's all
Yeah,
the backyard is
but,
a
but
lake.
we're in the
so
but we're in the county. We're not in the city.
if the backyard's a lake, no residents
that's
on
right.
that. So
I mean-
if you shoot over the water, you're safe.
That's what I'm thinking.
You just can't shoot towards the neighbor.
And you don't want to do like we have a. I have a. I don't know if he's my friend or not, but he's kind of my friend.
Does he shoot at you?
No,
Okay, then. he's all right.
Viva Frey got in trouble because he flew a drone and caught a fish in Canada. He used instead of a rod and reel. He flew this drone over the lake and caught a bass. It was in Canada.
Well, them Canadians got weird rules.
Well, they do. That's why he moved to Florida. He lives in South Florida now.
Oh, good
But
job.
he caught this fish and he's running to his wife, Miriam, look at the poor old drone. The fish is like going everywhere. And so they gave him a fine or something, charged him with a crime.
And had to give the fish back.
I don't know, because I think that they saw the video and then the fish was already, and he threw the fish back anyway. He's he's not I don't think he's
He's recycled.
yeah, I think he's a catch and release guy. That's all he does down here is fish. Anyway, they charge him for illegal transportation of wildlife because the drone brought the fish back to him, and then charge him for illegal drone flying or whatever. But it was illegal transport of wildlife.
So when I lived in New York and shot 3 deer opening day and put them all in my truck and drove around showing it off, I was illegally transporting wildlife,
Probably were.
and they were dead. So I was even worse.
Yeah, but New York's not Canada. Canada's weird.
Yeah,
Can
look,
you even hunt in Canada? I know you can because my dad used to go to Moose Jaw.
Well, they have open season on Americans.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I thought they were really polite to us because they were scared we were going to stop giving them money.
Right. So they don't like us. We don't like them. Life is good.
That's like Canadians. Bob and Doug were really funny.
That's true. And I like the Canadian side of Niagara Falls better than the United States.
And
It's prettier.
I know you don't like them, but Rush, man, Rush is a hell of a band. I loved Rush. You said you didn't like Rush.
He's all right.
He's not a he. I don't mean Rush Limbaugh. I mean the
Oh,
band
the
Rush.
band Rush. Well, you got to be more.
I like
specific.
Rush Limbaugh.
Oh, I like Rush. They're not my favorite band.
Oh.
I'm a Skinner kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm a Skinner kind of guy too, but
See, Rush is a little too
prog rock, little
Little too,
progressive. Yeah.
exciting for me. You know?
Yeah, but
my heart
there's-
can't take it.
Yeah, but if you listen to Red Barlachetta or whatever that song is, you would totally get it because it's right where we're at now, and I'll play it for you later because it will totally not that it won't make you like Rush if you don't like Rush and you don't like Rush. Neil Peart died. He's their drummer. His wife got killed in an accident. I think his kid died too. He
Not much luck in that family.
He was going through it, and he was without any doubt the best drummer that has ever lived. And if you ever look at his drum, trust me on this.
I like Phil Collins as a
Fuck
drummer.
that. Phil Collins is good, but he's no Neil.
No?
And then when you look at Neil, all right, you see how big my porch is. What is this? Probably 15 by 40,
Yeah,
something like that. All right, you take half of it, and that's his drums.
Damn.
He had a motorized. My wife's playing with a dog. His,
Get him over there.
Oh, he had a motorized. His drum kit seat was motorized, so he could keep going. You would have to see it. You have to see it to believe it. It's the most. And when you see him in concert, you go. I mean, you stop because I played the drums, and you just stop and you stare at this guy, and you go, his upper body strength from here up has to be. He has to be one of the most healthiest fucking guys in the world to play these songs because this. It looks easy, but it's not
It's
easy.
not that easy.
It's not easy. And then you've got the coordination with your
Ask
feet.
that one-arm drummer. He works
Oh,
out
no.
twice as hard.
Well, no, he uses a trigger. Oh, come on. From Def Leppard. No, he uses a trigger. Because what a trigger
He
it makes
can't pull a trigger. He lost
no
a hand.
no he still got that one. But there's a trigger that goes on the hi hats and the cymbals, and you can time it, and it goes.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
No,
That's canned music. You
well,
might
come on,
as
he's
well
only
be
got one
Milli
arm. He got his
Vanilli.
arm cut off in a car wreck.
That's freaking Milli Vanilli shit. You know.
No, it's not quite Milli Vanilli shit.
It's
but
borderline.
cheap.
I
Girl,
think,
you know it's true.
oh baby. Yeah, there goes our podcast. We are not musicians.
No, we're not.
But we like music.
Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
We do.
We're not good at it, but we like it.
Go get it.
And if you haven't guessed, this isn't Toni.
I start with a T, but I'm not she.
This
She's
is-
much better looking than
this
I am.
This is Ron and Tim. This is or Tim and Ron. This is not Ron and Toni or Toni and Ron.
I'm the T fill-in.
Right.
Because it took me 13 times to start this damn thing,
Yeah, she had enough.
and Toni was about done 10 minutes in, and she goes, "What do you mean it's not going?" I said, "Well, it says go live," and I keep clicking go live, but then down there on StreamYard on the bottom it said go live, and I went, "Oh."
So we're not so live.
So we weren't live. Now we're live because it says in the stream. I could end this stream, and then it could be
You got any followers? Any watchers?
2.
Our two.
Oh, good.
our
Hey,
two
no, 3. We're up
followers-
to 3. We're up to 3.
Oh, our 3 followers would
We're
probably
up to
say,
3.
"Yeah, hit that off button right about now, buddy. We had enough of this."
Because I mean, look, I have.
You need to do a what's bugging you.
I did do a what's bugging
Yeah.
you. Oh yeah, no. I don't.
Yeah, we need.
Well,
to
first of
update
all,
that.
everybody's at work. Usually these do better at night.
Well, that probably is the best thing.
Yeah, but I don't think you want me and Tim here doing a live stream at night.
Besides, you go back to bed at noon.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm up at midnight. So
Yeah,
I can see us
yeah.
doing the live stream at night. Oh, bye, she bye.
Both of you.
Yeah, sit here with a bottle of water.
No,
Yeah,
So
don't worry
that
about
means-
us.
but just
Nothing's bugging me.
like nothing's
What's
bugging us.
me?
We're taking the Nick Ricada train straight to the dead.
Yeah, I'm just heading to intensive care after I leave here. You know, I'm gonna have another stroke or a heart attack or something fun.
Anyway, if you have questions on how to build stuff or how to do things,
Or break them.
well, if you want to break things, I'm that guy.
Well, you know, that's why we're such a good team.
If you want to fix things, that's that guy. I'll be glad to teach you how to make napalm if you want to know how to make napalm.
We can get rid of the back lawn too.
I know. Not mine.
Yeah, you got a
No,
nice,
no, you don't
you
fuck
have a
with my
nice jungle.
Yeah.
I got a shitty lawn. I hate the mow.
A napalm.
Napalm it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of gonna ask them if they want to put a septic in the backyard too.
Really clean
Scrape
this
all
up.
that grass and crap out of there.
I tell Toni all the time, nothing will grow in that one little round place that you weeded for us the other day. Nothing will grow there.
Except the weeds.
Right. And we planted all kinds of shit. We planted zinnias, which we did.
And marigolds
We planted zinnias. We planted marigolds.
in those rows.
We planted moss rose.
Yeah.
The only
Nothing.
thing she kept saying, those moss roses are coming up. And I'm like, those aren't moss rose. She goes, yes, they are. And I'm like, Mama grew moss rose all my life. They weren't. They were weeds. And so I went and bought all this Miracle Grow.
Soil.
And it's
Good
too
enough.
heavy. No, it's too heavy. I can't carry it back up front. So now I
I
gotta
made one
get.
trip and it's gonna stay right there.
I gotta
in the
get
bag.
I gotta get a wheelbarrow. I gotta find somebody that I like that's got a wheelbarrow or something that'll let me use it.
The lady that used to live here, she moved out and her friends moved all her
Stole
stuff and they
yours.
stole my damn wheelbarrow.
You know?
And then I called the guy and I says, well, that wheelbarrow and those ladders weren't hers. He says, well, I put a new tire on your wheelbarrow. And I said, well, I guess you inherited a wheelbarrow. So I had none. I don't want to have shovels either. I don't like them. They don't fit my hands.
Mhm.
Brooms barely.
I saw a new broom the other day. I want to tell you about that. I got the worst. There's only been about 3 times I think that my daddy wanted to beat my ass like a grown man.
With a broom.
No, he just wanted to beat my ass. My dad was a big dude in his younger days.
Could he
He
shrink?
said, huh?
Could he shrink?
He said, take this shovel and I need you to dig me a ditch from the back pool to the house. And I said, okay.
Little squirrel.
Did this girl fall?
No, almost.
He fell yesterday. So I said, okay. So I went out there and I stood by the pool, and I'm standing there holding a shovel. And my dad said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What are you, a state worker?
And I said, and I took that shovel handle and I said, Dad, I have looked all over this fucking thing and I haven't found the on and off switch out here nowhere.
Oh, that didn't go good.
Oh no. He goes, motherfucker.
He had a few choice words.
No, he had something. And if it wasn't for my mama, he would have beat my ass that day. And that was probably the first time. There was a couple of times that I needed my ass whipped. Needless to say, that hole got dug really quick. I was like, oh, it's okay, we'll dig that trench.
You look like a backhoe out there digging.
I was digging the shit out of that stuff. I thought
dirt was flying, shit was happening.
I thought I was a backhoe.
Yeah, no diesel required.
No, I was running my ass. I was like, oh, I was just kidding, Dad. I was just kidding my ass. I said, get the shit dug. I'm like, okay. When I say now, I mean now. I don't mean when you're ready. I'm like, okay, Dad.
Yeah, that size 14 go right up your butt.
And here, because I was like 15 years old thinking I was a badass.
Isn't it funny when you're young, you think you know everything?
And at that point, my dad was still
dumb. Oh, my parents don't know shit. I know everything.
At that
and then
point,
you get to be their age years and years later, and you go, man, that some bitch was pretty freaking smart. Because if I knew half the shit I thought I knew,
no kidding,
I might have been something.
Right.
And you got to realize,
here on your back porch wondering how to make $1.
You got to realize, I'm sitting here and I'm 15 years old.
God, you look rough.
I know it. Thinking I'm a badass, and I have watched this man take bulls and just twist their necks down and drop them. I mean, I've watched him. I watched him put a bull Brahma in the squeeze chute. The Brahma bust the wood bottom off that squeeze chute, walk off with it. My dad hitting him with the cattle prod the whole time till finally he just goes, fuck it, I'm done. The bull's like, I give. And then Dad sticks the cattle, a prostate massager up his ass, and he says, go over there and hold this by his dick. Hold this can by his dick. We got to.
That's I feel a little vapors coming on. I must leave.
My dad said, put this down there by his dick. He's going to stop moving in a minute. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's chasing around looking right back, you know?
Because that squeeze chutes are heavy, man. I mean, they're heavy. And this thing just stood up a while. He didn't know after Dad hit him a couple times with that thing. And he's like, to hold that bucket because we got to get that ice frozen because they freeze the buckets first. And then it's you sell the semen.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, you're just having fun.
Either that, you're just the cows having fun. That bull was like, "Oh, this is." No, as soon as I turn this on, he's gonna stop moving. I promise. I'm like, Dad, he's gonna kill me. Dad's like, no, trust me. As soon as I turn this on, he's stopping. He ain't moving. And we turn it on, and he fills that fucking jug up.
Got that deer in the headlight look.
Oh yeah,
he was like a cigar.
He's looking back at my dad, going, "Oh, hey, what's up, honey?"
I'll have a cigarette.
That was the weirdest thing. And then finally, we had to. And what we did was we would put a chain around that squeeze chute to lock it closed. So this poor bastard couldn't get out. So he was either we had to stop him or he was going to carry that fucker around for the rest of his life. So he took this. We got him. We finally got him out. We got him calmed down. We unchained him and opened it. And he probably did $500 worth of damage to that fucking squeeze chute. I mean, he just because what we did was we chained the squeeze chute to the fences that we built. You know, because you
Oh, so not only does he tear the squeeze chute up, he tore the fence up with it.
Well, but somehow he busted the chains on the fence. And he didn't break the chains, but he somehow knocked them loose. But you don't build a fence. It's panels. It's long metal panels. They look like gates, and they fit together almost like a gate.
Oh. And
so you can make them go any way that you want to. So you get them, and you make this almost like a tornado, and you start herding them in. And the more Brahma that an Angus has in it, the dumber that motherfucker is. Because what happens?
I must have a shit ton of that in me.
Well, what happens is like I can't say it on YouTube the way that my dad used to say it, but all right, we could go out there. We had a Chevette, and the whole back was cut out of that Chevette. That we would put feed in it, and then we would just feed them out of that Chevette. We would just
a Chevette pickup.
No, we made it a Chevette pickup. and we would drive it out there, and then we would put the feed out there for the Brahma, and he'd be like, "Fuck you! You want me to eat it? Bring it to me." And he wouldn't go eat that shit because he was under the tree. He didn't give a shit about nothing. He's over underneath that tree because he's like, all them bitches.
Guess what time it is?
And my bitches was.
Time for me to go. I got to relieve myself. Okay, T2, fill in.
Okay, see you later. Thank you.
Tony, your turn. We got one watcher.
Thanks for watching.
You're coming back, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or I thought we were having a pretty damn good time, really.
Yeah, we always do. I got to pull up my key.
All right.
His wife is on.
Hello. Tony's back.
Brought to you by
Moondo's Coffee.
Moondo's Coffee, our own special blend.
However, we didn't make it. Special artisans did.
Right. Did y'all
From
know
Texas.
tonight is the big moon?
Super moon, the hunter's moon.
Yeah, let me get my glasses. Yeah, it's the hunter's full moon. It's the biggest and brightest one this year. According to the Farmer's Almanac, October's full moon was traditionally called the hunter's moon because it was a signal to hunters to start hunting in preparation for the upcoming cold winter.
And in our neighborhood, Thursday is mow day.
Oh, yeah,
So if you hear mowing in the background, it's because I have the good microphone on.
right.
And it might be too loud,
We can't tell.
but I don't know. Because we're new at this. Episode 2.
We're going to have, and also there's the fourth and last super moon of 2024 is the beaver moon on November the 14th. No, the 15th, excuse me. November the 15th at 4:29 p.m. Eastern
And you
time.
guys watch your mouth about that beaver moon. Don't be going and getting
God.
freaky.
You want to tell them about Polk County?
Oh,
Judd?
yeah. But see,
You probably
here's
can't read my
the
writing.
problem. I've only been married to her for almost 200 years, and I still have no idea how to read her handwriting. However, Grady Judd is our favorite sheriff.
In Florida.
No, he's our favorite sheriff.
Oh.
He's one county over. But he said,
Should we read it?
his county before hurricane,
The Hurricane Milton.
fool around and find out, Bay have zero tolerance. I'll have Tony read this. I don't read shorthand.
Florida tries every criminal arrested in his county that there's no crime too small for the full force of the law. Before Hurricane Milton hit, the sheriff's office marketed a tough on crime approached by publishing a sign.
We're old.
Fool around and find out. They have zero tolerance. A county of 800,000 have no looting reported. Give me my pen back.
Is that Grady Judd?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Grady
love
Judd.
Grady.
We
Oh,
love
yeah,
Grady
I said
Judd.
Grady for president.
God, no kidding. Him and Elon Musk
Yeah,
to
really.
clean the
Fuck
place
Trump.
up. You ready to come back over here?
Grady, no, just give us all a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have that.
We're doing intermission for a minute. Intermission.
We're gonna have to come up and do it.
Intermission. Hold on, we're gonna do intermission for a minute. Because I have to pee,
Oh,
you have to leave.
what, you don't think we talk without you?
Oh no, I don't care. I just didn't think
Oh.
both of y'all want to stay. I don't care. Y'all talk.
Well, now you turned us off.
No, I haven't turned us off.
Today.
I haven't turned us off. I was putting on music as an intermission so
Oh.
everybody could pee.
Yeah, break time.
What, I start something?
No, you didn't start nothing. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. That's what I learned that working in a prison. They said, "Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing," and they meant that shit.
Oh, good song.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. I have to pee. Unless,
Can they still hear us?
huh?
Can they still hear us?
Oh yeah, they can hear it.
Oh, well, I'll listen to the song. I like this song.
Oh, you can hear the song.
Okay.
But you were going to Yeah.
Because the channel owner, I can't smoke.
Oh.
He can. You can. I can. As the channel owner.
Well, I love you, but I won't smoke for you.
I think I would find that to be the most.
That's what I said. I love you, but I won't smoke for you.
I think that I would find that to be the most disgusting thing ever. There have been times we were fishing, and I would take her catfish out for her. And I'll hold your cigarette. I don't even let her do that. I don't want to see it on you.
I used to smoke. 100 years ago.
See it on you.
And I have never, I walked away from it and right before we went, 1999, and that was the end of it. I've never worn one since.
And I walked away from it about 20 minutes ago. And I thought about nothing since.
Ever since my heart attack, I was supposed to quit smoking and drinking. Yeah, I almost tried.
Almost
You did
tried.
try, you did pretty good for her. That's what she goes, I thought he quit smoking. I said, no, he just quit buying. He comes over here. But then what we paid for it, fuck it. You know? I mean, we don't pay shit for it.
Thank God you turned us on to that.
One good thing about Florida, they got cheap cigars.
Yeah. Oh, your person up there was your wife. She was out front wiping off her car a while ago.
Yeah, it needs to wash and they got to after that.
The front does look pretty good though.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
Now, that one guy rigged his ass off out there.
He
He
did
was
it
here
at
at 6:30 in the morning,
Oh
wasn't
my
even
gosh.
daylight.
Oh wow.
Sitting in his truck,
Waiting
probably drinking a cold Budweiser.
probably. Or a drink.
Yeah,
Coffee.
cocktail. Little bourbon in his coffee.
I like putting it in my coffee. Put a little milk with it. It's almost
That's just like a special drink.
yeah. I used to drink it all the time.
I don't talk about it. I can't think of anything.
I can see it. Carolina's one of them. It's an eggnog type of drink. Can't think of Phil Ronald.
I don't like that.
Huh?
I don't like that.
Oh,
You overboozing it.
no, of course it doesn't. We used to, when I was a teenager, we drank the famous Boone's Worm apple wine.
Oh my.
Or strawberry. Oh no, it's Strawberry Hill.
Yeah, you were like highfalutin.
Yeah, high cotton. We drank a lot of
About
it.
75 cents a 100
I
gallons.
know, back then, yeah. Bailey's, that's what I'm trying to think of.
Oh yeah,
Bailey's.
they
I love
were
Bailey's. Yeah, it is.
That used to be our go-to camping.
Yeah.
coffee,
Oh,
you know, wake up, drink a bottle of Bailey's, a half a pot of coffee.
Yeah, or you don't even need a Bailey's. That's what I'm saying. You can put whiskey with a good brand of bourbon in it with some milk or cream. Bailey's.
Yeah, but Bailey's already has booze in it.
Oh, I know. But we were talking about if you have just coffee and you don't have Bailey's, you can make it with your stuff and creamer or milk.
That the special whiskey that I buy, the really good whiskey. You can add a little bit of creamer to that, to your coffee. And it'll, you can become an alcoholic in about 2 days.
And that's why I don't drink
I
it.
am a professional at something.
See, you play yourself down. Now you don't
call
have
and
to.
ask my doctor.
Yeah, his doctor said he was a chronic alcoholic.
I would Google it and see what the hell that meant. It meant I needed psychological or medical help to refrain from drinking. It's like, well, I didn't need it to start drinking. How the hell do I need it to stop?
I just really like the flavor in the bud.
That's my only joy in life.
No, it's not mine. She's my main joy. Tony's my main joy.
Bonus points for you. My wife is mean.
You're mean, John.
My second joy is being left the fuck alone. I really enjoy that first joy. I really enjoy being left the fuck alone. Except, well,
Sometimes he just gets lonely.
I do get lonely. That's why I like having you come over as much as they do. And see, like, we have fun on this, but at some point, people will start watching the shit out of us. And it will be fun. Because they will look at us and go, look, every card.
This is only practice 13.
Yeah.
That'll start somewhere.
But see, but when we go and look at the stats later, it won't say 4 or 5, it'll say 6.
And that's
Because those are...
No, today's
Motherfuckers ignoring you.
Is today the 15th or 17th?
17th.
17th, yeah, today's the 17th.
And that's what being retired is about.
Not knowing what day it is.
Or caring.
Or what time
Thank-
it is.
We
Right.
only care about retirement check day
Yeah.
and Social Security check day.
That's true.
Fourth Wednesday of the month.
You know, mine, I'm not even going to say it because I'm scared to death they might hear me and change it. Mine used to be the third week. But something happened and I had to change my thing, and now it's on the first.
Oh, I wish mine was.
Oh, I couldn't stand it. We,
Mine's
we,
That's
we,
why
just,
I told you.
we almost starved to death between the first and the third
No
week.
shit,
You
man.
know, Jody's
Oh, it's
is
horrible.
the third week, mine's the fourth week.
Oh,
So for 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, you ain't got to pay them down.
right.
Man, you got animals that eat and shit.
Yeah.
I figure that's why I got 2 cats. If one pisses me off, I'll feed it to the other.
No,
Or
Lord.
you get to work today.
Barbecue.
They make fun of these Asians in Ohio. Look, man, this ain't no joke. You don't see too many wild cats in Coolidge. If you do, they were in our yard. And they look, when the hurricane came, they come and get under our tires. Cats
Oh,
they
so
hide on our tires. They're all in our yard, and they're like, I don't have to worry about Haitians or the hurricane. The Haitians will come and get us. I've watched them do it. I've watched them do it. And then Black Mary, the lady that lived behind me, wrong. She would say, now if you love them cats, you tell them Haitians you love them cats. And if you love them cats, they will mess with them. If you don't tell them not to mess with them cats, they will mess with them cats. And her name was Mary Jane Rush. And I met her in the liquor store one night. She was up there, not with her husband. And I said, Mary Jane Rush. She said, don't you use my name, my full name like that, public boy. I'm like, all right.
We love her.
Oh, we love Mary to death.
My mother lived in upstate New York. And she does again, but she inherited this house from a husband that just passed away. So she moved to it. Well, it was back-to-back houses, and there was a black lady with her. Well, she's got a black cat. And she let that cat out, and she
We're back.
tried to call the cat
Go
in,
ahead.
and the cat name was the N-word, and she yelled that out her back
Oh
porch.
my gosh.
I couldn't believe- yeah, she's yelling at
My
her
don't
back
say that word.
Right.
She's a black lady, so it's okay.
My uncle had a dog with that name, and he sold it to our friend, who happened to be a black guy, and he was a cowboy black
Did he
guy.
change his name?
No, but that dog, Calvin came, and Uncle Richard said, "You don't want this dog, Calvin." And he had a whole truck of black kids with him in the bed of the truck. They were there because they'd already been picking peas at my dad's. And he goes, "No, I want that dog." And Calvin says, "You pick that dog up and put him in the bed of your truck, in that front truck seat with you, and sit in that truck with the door closed. And if he don't eat you, then I'll let you have him." Calvin goes, "No, that dog won't." No, this was back in the 70s now. Because Calvin used to fight dogs. That was kind of what he did. He fought dogs, and that's what he wanted this dog for. So he got this dog. He picked that dog. Well, he went to pick that dog up. That dog took off like a scalded dog, boy. He took off. And then here's all my cousins are running. "Nigger, come back here." And all them black kids in that truck are going, "I'm going to beat me some little white boys' asses right now." Because all these little kids, they only knew the dog's name. And we didn't know because we were too young to know what that word meant. We just knew that was the dog's name. And the whole thing is my whole family sitting there going, Jesus Christ, Richard, what have you done? You got our kids screaming this bad word all over the place. And these other guys in the back of this truck fixing to kill him.
There's people start shooting everything.
Oh, God, it was crazy. If they got him, he took that dog and he put it in that truck. And he sat there for 20 minutes in that truck. Just like that.
Dog didn't eat him.
Dog didn't touch him. He pet him. Dog loved on him. They became, he didn't even fight him. He was going to fight him, but he loved the dog too much. He just loved that dog. He couldn't read.
Dogs usually can.
I was going to say the dog hurt.
No, the dog probably could. Calvin couldn't read. Calvin's brother, this is in Ocala in Anthony, Florida. His brother was Philip Woods. He was the head mechanic for Ford Motor Company. They moved him to Detroit back in the 70s. And because he was such a good, he knew those Ford motors so well. Then they brought him, he wanted to stop because he didn't like that. So they brought him back. He moved back down home. And he went to work for the Ford Motor Company here in Florida and the Lincoln Mercury, owned by two different people.
Right.
But he worked for both of those companies. But at night, he had this big old garage and he worked on everybody's cars. Toyota, it didn't matter. But what he did was he got remember I told you down that one road from our compound was just Kingsland Avenue. There was just nothing but black people that lived down there.
Yeah.
Well, his shop was there because they had a compound too. The Woods family. And he got all those black kids in that whole neighborhood and taught them how to work on cars so they wouldn't sell drugs and do all that. Philip was good. Philip was a good man.
That's cool.
But that's what Philip did. And Calvin just fought chickens and dogs and raised hogs. That was what, and hunted coons. He's like, I need a good coon dog. I'm like, well, I don't got one. We need to make us a good coon dog. He was my buddy. I like Calvin a lot. And he was like, we need to get us a good coon dog. I'm like, well, I don't know what makes a good coon dog. He goes, well, you got to make the good coon dog. The coon dog, you can't breed them and make a coon dog.
I think they breed themselves. You don't really have to help.
Yeah, he said you got to teach it how to, because you can get. I've had blue tick hounds that would chase rabbits. You show it a coon, he wouldn't know what the hell he was. He was like, what? Anyway, we're back. Hey, Tim's over there. Wave Tim.
Right here.
This is Toni.
Huh?
This is my wife of 865 years.
23.
She looks real good for her age.
I know, doesn't she? We're health enthusiasts.
Oh, yeah, we sure are.
Oh, by the way, pass that bottle.
Really? Really. I'm going to leave this to y'all because I'm getting hungry.
All right.
And I'm going to make us some bean tacos.
All right. I like beans. He
bean
don't care.
tacos?
No, thank you. I don't eat.
He doesn't like beans.
Oh, he doesn't eat.
No, he doesn't eat.
Right. Okay.
I don't eat.
You boys take this
He
over.
gets his nutrients from corn and potatoes
Yeah.
and some hops.
Yeah, you got to hop around now and again.
Anyway, we're back. So this is
Get off of that.
how long have we been streaming this shit?
Well, it's
Wow.
almost
An hour. Well, no, because I screwed it up for the first 15
That's right.
minutes.
And then we had our
It should
momentary
say,
break.
oh yeah, 52 minutes or 53 minutes. Also, I'm blind.
Yeah, he just didn't want a close up. He can't see
No.
the screen.
No, but I can do this though. I forgot that I could do this. But then I can't see the chat, which no one's fucking chatting anyway. It's what's bugging you.
Tell us. We'll
Tell us.
fix this.
We won't fix it, but we will
We'll try it.
we will pretend to care.
Ah,
That's the thing.
I knew there was a theme here.
We will pretend to care. What's bugging you?
Tell us. And brought to
Moondo's
you
Coffee.
by
Brought to you by Moondo's Coffee. We did not make this coffee. We did not roast the beans. However, the artisans at Moondo's Coffee roasted this special blend for me and Toni at Obscure Destinations because we know how important getting up and moving in the morning is when you're out there at the campground. And speaking of that, you might want to, if you're a camper,
invest in alcohol.
well, yes, but you might want to invest in a 5-gallon bucket. And you can go buy a toilet seat from any dollar store, almost. Even Family Dollar had a
Hardware stores. Yeah.
toilet. And that, because you take your little bag, you put it on that bucket,
Now your Moonville coffee bag.
not your Moongo coffee bag. Your Moondo's coffee bag is a very special coffee bag.
Your Publix
It's
bag.
too small. But you get a bag and you put it over the garbage can You put the toilet seat there, and your lady can pee in it, and you can do what you got to do. Now, what my family, because we have our own private hunting grounds, we screw the toilet seat to the tree and put the bucket underneath the tree. And that way, because most of us have,
Nobody can get off the 5 gallon
I don't
bucket.
want to say fat.
Pleasantly plump.
Most of our women, they like to eat. And you can't just set a toilet seat on it because they will bust that. I'm going to say that all due respect, but I've seen it happen a bunch of times.
I had to sit on a 5 gallon bucket today to change a plug for a friend of mine. I could barely get off some days.
Yeah,
So if I had to sit there on a toilet seat, you might as well just tip me over. You know, it ain't going to work.
In our motorhome, this is almost embarrassing.
Almost.
We had that, because they come with a regular toilet, just like your house toilet.
Yeah.
We had that shit pulled out, and she had one put in. That thing had to be this. It was almost, you could almost just, it was as high as this. It was as high as an igloo cooler. You could just back up on it and just kind of bend your legs and be like, because
Just like leaning up on a tree.
she's a girl. She pees every 20 seconds. I mean, she just pees and pees and pees.
I must have some female in me. Oh,
No,
it's
that's
beer.
the alcohol.
Yeah, it's beer.
But she just pees and pees and pees. So I said, I want to go camping. She goes, oh, this isn't right when we got married in 2000. She said, oh, I think camping sounds fun. I said, great.
Till you have to use the bathroom.
No. I said, we're going to go. And I said, we're going to get us a tent. And we're going to get us, because all of my stuff was still here in Florida. I said, we'll get us a tent from Walmart or something. She goes, no.
No, we're getting a motorhome for $190,000. Ain't taking no goddamn tent.
She's
What
like
are you
a
insane?
tent. She's like, do they have air conditioning? I'm like, what?
In a tent?
And she's like, no. She goes, no, I want to go camping.
Clamping.
I said, yeah, camping. You put up a tent, maybe even just a tarp. Just go lay out there.
A lean-to actually.
Something, just to be out with nature. She goes, yeah. So we were over at the Georgetown, Texas RV shop in no time. And that's what we.
So she bought the tent with 8 wheels and
I bought the tent
bathroom.
with, yeah.
and a diesel pushing
With
motor.
a diesel pusher in the back. and then the whole time we're driving, coming from Tennessee and going everywhere, I'm like, dear Lord, don't let a tire go bad, because those tires are like $1,000 a piece.
Oh
Man.
God, yeah.
And then
roadside assistance kill you.
Oh yeah, but then we have this escapees, and they say, oh no, and we still have escapees, and they say, oh no, we offer roadside service. Well, they might show up 2 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours later. And then I knew that
It's like waiting for a cop. Call them 3 hours later. They call you back. Did you ask for help? No, I'm dead now. Thank you very much.
What is that song in the 80s? 911 don't work in this town by that rap band. It's pretty true too, because they were in Virginia Beach, and I was in the military in Virginia Beach, and they don't you can call the cops all you want. And they're like,
might as well try calling God.
Is there a dog running or something? Because we'll go get that dog. But if there's crime happening, we ain't fucking with that.
We're a little busy at the donut shop right now. We'll have to get back with you.
Yeah, because the Kona Kai, there was so much fun in Virginia Beach.
Well, I do know some good cops, though.
Oh, I know a lot of great cops. I know a lot. I don't ever let a cop in your house.
I like Sheriff Blackman right here in Lake Placid. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
I saw him at an event at the American Legion yesterday. Nice gentleman. Him and I judged a car show one time together. That was nice. We had a good time. I always like walking around with a guy carrying a gun.
Yeah, that's nice.
You feel safe.
Well, then you should be happy with me. Just about everywhere I go.
Yeah, I'm within reach.
Because I've always got something somewhere. Steve Wooden in Henry County.
I saw him in a G-string one time, and he had a gun.
I probably did.
It was packed away.
I might have suitcased it, but I had one. Steve Wooden is our sheriff in Henry County, which is in Clewiston. And he's been a friend of mine for a long time. And he's a real good guy.
And of course, we love Grady Jones.
Yes. Yeah, well, see, that's it.
He's the sheriff of sheriffs.
Yeah, Steve is a lot like Grady. He's just a younger version of Grady. And I think he'll probably have a tenure in Clewiston and Henry County just like Grady does.
We need more Gradys.
Grady Judge said, they asked him, why did you shoot him 137 times? And Grady Judge says, well, that's all the bullets we brought.
We ran out of bullets.
We ran out of bullets.
He did that on national
Yes,
television.
he did.
Gotta
He
love
gives-
him. Here's to Grady.
He gives 0 fucks. He's like, don't come. Look, Lake County, or not Lake County, but Polk County.
Polk County. You don't go there and commit a crime.
Polk County has been the armpit of Florida. You know where Bithlow's at? Have you ever heard of Bithlow?
No, I'm not allowed in that county.
Bithlow is a horrible place. And I think Bithlow might be either in or on the outskirts of Polk County, but Polk County for a long time was the armpit. I mean, that's where all the drugs are running to.
Oh, it was a big crime area until Grady took over. Now it's probably the safest city in the county in the state.
Now they're doing all these drug things, not drug things, but these child trafficking things.
Oh yeah.
And Grady Judge running all that they're doing them on national TV now.
Oh yeah, he's knocking the crap out of that.
So you've got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the world. And that's what Grady Judge said. I didn't hear him say it this year, but last year during the hurricanes. He said,
if you want to go out and loot and commit crimes, do not come to Polk County.
Because I told my people to shoot you.
That's
shoot
exactly
first what he
ask
said.
Questions later.
But what he said was, now if you're escaping the hurricane and you need to go to a shelter, you go to a shelter. If you have a warrant, we're going to give you even a better shelter. Because we're going to check everybody that comes in for a warrant.
And we'll give you 3 hots and a cot.
So people said, but what if those people die? He's like, well, then they don't have a warrant anymore.
That's right. That's one way to escape justice.
They don't have a warrant anymore. And so, he's voting for Trump.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I'm not
You got to.
I don't vote. We don't talk politics here.
No, we didn't.
We don't talk politics.
But Trump's not politics. He's the president.
Almost. Yeah,
he's not just a client. He's the president.
Yeah, but he's kind of retarded. But you got to admit,
everybody's got to be a little bit.
He's kind of. You can't. I don't believe that you can run for office, even if it's dog catcher, and not think that your shit don't stink.
Yeah.
I think that you have to have some hell of an ego that makes you think that you're.
Well, that makes a good leader. Because you have to stand out. You have to excel.
Well,
and if you don't feel
Kamala's fucked.
Well, yeah, because she excels at avoiding answers and being intelligent. So
but she doesn't stand out.
She's got all that going for her.
But even that, she doesn't have anything to offer. She doesn't have that it factor. I mean,
yeah,
Hillary had that it factor. I didn't like Hillary, but Hillary had that it factor. I mean, she had it though, because she's the one that pushed.
Well, she was the president for 4 years,
right? Well, hey, she's the one that pushed Clinton because he was just a lazy old redneck. Is all he was.
Yeah, his brother made peanuts and brewed beer.
No, that was Clinton. I mean, that was Carter.
Oh, well, I liked him too.
Oh God,
his brother made beer. How could you not like him?
And it was shitty beer.
Yeah,
but I do like bowl of peanuts.
Yeah,
but we only got one person watching. We must be full of excitement. That's all right. It'll show up.
Well, our hour's almost up.
Oh, we can do this all day long.
I'm running out of intelligent conversation.
No, we're doing fine. Until I run out of booze, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, well, then this game's over because my beer's over at the house.
Well, then shit, I didn't even know you were drinking beer. I can't drink beer. I can't drink beer this early in the morning or this late in the afternoon or ever because I want to fight people. And I don't like to do that because
then Grady Judd will arrest you.
Not me. Not over here. I'm one county over.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.
He could probably make an exception.
He probably would too. He'd probably be like,
Ron, come here. I got to talk to you. Just step over this line.
You look kind of funny, boy. That's kind of how I met Steve Wooden. Some guy. I was running Jethro in the field, and somebody had put a hog pen out there. It was just a hog pen, but they had trapped some hogs, and it was on my property or our property. And I just told Jethro, go. I said, look at that, Jethro pigs. I got film. I filmed that shit and put it on YouTube. This was 7 years ago, 8, longer than that. Because he was still a puppy. And I said, go get him. He's over there. He ain't never seen a hog before. He just, and they're squealing at him.
He's like, what the hell am I
And he's
doing
just
with
going,
this?
blah, blah, blah. He's just going crazy. But, and this guy shows up in a pickup. Didn't mean to spit on it. This guy shows up in a pickup and he jumps out and he says, I could shoot that dog right now if I wanted to.
On my property?
I said, no, you can't. Unless you want to get shot back. I said, because if you even come close to hurting that dog, I will kill you. And then he said, well, I know the sheriff. I said, I don't give a fuck who you know. Did you see the gate when you came in this motherfucker?
Whose lane do you think
He
you're
said, well, I
standing
set
on?
this trap. I said, well, then me and you got problems. That this is my shit.
Maybe I'll just shoot you.
But I'm like, but he's so funny because he goes, I could shoot that dog because the sheriff told me I could. I said, well, I'm going to tell you, you pull out that gun and I'm going to pull out my gun and it's going to be an ugly fucking afternoon for everybody. So you call the sheriff.
Something ain't going to end well.
So then he called the sheriff and the sheriff came out there and he goes, Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing? Jimmy goes, I set this trap. He goes, is it your property? He goes, no, I don't know whose property it is. I said, hello.
Yeah, it'd be me.
The gate was locked.
It was.
It was. I said, I didn't bother checking it, but if he's driving through it, because I just come through the back.
Yeah.
I said, but if he's coming through it, then I know.
It's obviously not locked anymore.
It's obviously not. So then that's when Steve Wooden said, thanks for not shooting him. He owns the gas station in town and he sells no ethanol. All of his gas is no ethanol. None of it. He's got a big signs everywhere. No ethanol.
The good stuff.
And it's not the expensive high race fuel. He just doesn't buy that shit gas.
Yeah.
So you pay an extra $1 a gallon for it back even when gas was a fair price.
Right.
But your shit wasn't getting fucked up. You know, I mean, he's got these big blue signs. No ethanol. No ethanol. No ethanol.
Need
Everywhere.
more of that.
I know. I don't know why they don't use more of it because it costs more and people are too cheap. But they don't realize how much damage they're doing to their vehicles.
Well, they think that by putting corn and making alcohol out of the corn to add to your fuel, they're not going to use as much oil. But they're using as much oil and fuel to run the tractors to make the corn then deliver it. And it's like these electric cars. It costs more to make a damn battery than we're saving.
And did you see all over on the coast, they said, get your...
Oh, yeah, they're just exploding into flames.
Yeah, because of the salt water.
Salt water and the batteries don't like each other. Well, that's real handy. Drive down the road, hit a puddle down by the ocean, your car bursts into flames, kills your whole family.
There's this guy that takes his up in the Ocala National Forest, his new Tesla truck, and he's been bragging about it because he put 1740s, I think, on it, groundhogs, and he's running, which looks cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Till the batteries hit the water.
Oh, the water wasn't so much the problem. Well, it was, but it wasn't salt water. It was Ocala National Forest. But what they did was they got down into the mud bog, and it bogged, and so they hit it, and it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, I assume.
Right.
But it was going, and then that water hit over the top somewhere and got on that battery, and it was like,
and that's all she wrote.
And I'm like, okay, this is Florida. You do not want an electric car when you're already at sea level. I mean, almost every place. I mean, neither one of us can go out there right now in my backyard. Well, we live on the lake. So you can go over here 10 miles from here. Go to our place in Venus.
Yeah.
Go to Marvine's. You dig a hole 3 feet. You can just go in there and drink the water because it's on a natural spring coming right up. It's going to taste like sulfur, though.
Yeah.
But you can drink that water. I mean, it's where our water table is right there.
Yeah, like we're called Highlands County, and we're only 130 feet above sea level at the highest point.
Are we?
Very low.
We're that high?
Yeah, right here in Lake Placid is the highest spot.
Really?
In Highlands County.
Wow. I didn't think we were that high. I thought we were a lot lower than
There's
that.
a few spots that are quite a bit higher, but not very. And they're only little minute spots here and there, like one little hill. Like where you
I wonder who the fuck's watching this.
buried Grandma's Tesla.
Stalker? Stalker?
Well, not my wife, because she don't like me enough to watch.
You didn't tell you were around here anyway, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. She seems awful nice to me.
Well, She seems nice to everybody else.
Yeah.
But she's mean to me.
And
And she
see,
admits it.
most people say Toni seems like a horrible person. I'm like, no, she's awesome. She's great. They're like, oh, that's really weird.
She even offered me a bean taco.
She's mean. Yeah, I know. She didn't mean
Yeah,
it.
because you know what beans make you do.
No. She
And
no,
nobody
no,
wants
I'm just
to hear
kidding.
that.
She loves to share food. She loves.
yeah.
She loves to share food.
Yeah, she's always bringing me.
And she
Here,
wants-
try this. Try this.
She wants to know if you like it, and she don't want you to lie to her. She wants you to say yes or no. But and see, all we talk about. This is me and Toni. This is why she's fucking 350 pounds, man. All we talk about is food.
Ah.
We talk about food, and then you go to Instagram, and it just goes food.
Then it shows you all these
And it's
recipes.
all
You're
this
like, we
shit.
gotta try this. We gotta try that.
Fucking 2:00 this morning, I sent her Facebook and said, "Have you seen these cabbage rolls?" And I sent her the recipe, and she's yelling to my office, "You want those tomorrow? I already know how to make those. I don't need this goddamn recipe." I'm like, "All right, everything is fine." It's like,
All right, make them.
everybody calm down. No, I love them. I love. She's Lebanese. Her mother's Irish, so she's got the skin of a fucking porcelain. But she's Lebanese, so she's mean as shit. But she can make this great Lebanese food. And she takes these grape leaves and rolls them like a joint, but a big old fat Snoop Dogg joint.
Bob Marley.
Yeah. And it's got all this hamburger and all this mint and all this shit that I would normally go, get that shit away from me. But she hits it with some of that hot pepper vinegar on top and serves it to you. And I'm like, oh my God, that shit is so good. It's not tabbouleh, I forgot what it's called. It's rolled grape leaves of some kind of Lebanese shit. Actually, I think it's Greek, but she calls it Lebanese, and
Her
she's way
story
bigger than
make it
me. I'm
easy.
not arguing with her.
You know what this background noise reminds me of? You ever watch Channel 13 News with Charlie Belcher? He goes and does all these live
No.
things. No matter where he goes, there's always some asshole behind him with a leaf blower
Oh,
or a weed whacker. And we've got garbage trucks going by.
is
And,
that what that is?
yeah, because of the hurricane cleanup.
I thought they were going to do that on the 20th.
Oh, they're just bouncing around. They don't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah, I don't even know if I even brought my garbage can in. I don't even know if they came to get the garbage.
Yeah, they were a day behind. They
Oh,
came
were
on Tuesday. Because I put my garbage can up.
Huh?
Well,
Well, we're going to quit the stream because Tim's bored.
yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to think about.
Well, it's been fun, everybody. We did it for an hour and 12 minutes, and we'll
And
do more.
remember, if something bugging you, let us know.
Let us know.
Brought to you by.
Brought to you by Mundo's Coffee and Tito's Vodka. You have a good day.
Ciao.
Ciao. That wasn't too bad. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was fun.